forbid you had cancer or you were really sick and you needed help from your partner.
So I saw a mutual of mine respond to this video, and I wanted to put in my 2 cents because it's something that we should all really be talking about. So the video that I stitched is a stitch of another person's video where they asked their partner to do something, and they did it so completely terribly that it's just like blatantly obvious that their partner is not a good partner. Like they're supposed to be a partner. It's supposed to be a partnership. They're supposed to want to help you when you need help. And I just wanted to give my personal perspective on this because I am currently in a situation where I need help from my partner. I broke my ankle a week and a half ago, so I have been practically bedridden the entire time. In our apartment, our kitchen is downstairs, our bedrooms are upstairs. I can't really go downstairs. I can, but I have to strap into a boot. It is painful at this point. It's difficult for me to be vertical because my ankle starts to swell. It's a whole thing. Luckily for me, my partner is a good partner. We hear a ton of examples of what a bad partner can be like, but I feel like we don't hear a whole lot of examples of what a good partner can look like in a situation like this. And just so y'all know where I'm coming from, I have been in emotionally abusive relationships where my partner was not a partner, where if I was sick or I needed help in some way or another, I was treated like a burden rather than being helped by my partner. And as much as I would never, ever wish that experience on anybody else, it did help me gain a lot of perspective in learning to recognize what a good, healthy relationship with a good partner can be like. So very first, easiest example, because I am sitting here eating breakfast at the moment, is that every single morning that I have had my ankle be broken and I have been in bed, every single morning, my partner has brought me breakfast. But I don't just mean like he brought me breakfast. I mean, he didn't know how to use my coffee maker because he doesn't drink coffee. So he asked me how I use my coffee maker. He wanted to learn how it works. That way he could bring me coffee. And he also works the evening shift. So he tends to wake up around 11 a.m. or noon or so. I wake up a lot earlier than him, and I'm the kind of person that I need breakfast when I wake up. Like I wake up hungry. And we communicated about this because, of course, you want to both be good partners. You want to make sure that you're communicating, but he has told me that I can wake him up if it's, before a certain time. That way he can go downstairs, make my breakfast, bring it up to me, and then go back to sleep before he has to wake up. And like, I've just been asking him for easy things because I feel terrible about waking him up in the morning and stuff like that. But for example, this morning when he went and asked me what I wanted for breakfast, after I told him what I wanted, he's like, "Oh, do you also want strawberries?" Like he's asking me if I want additional things. Like he has made time to move around his schedule to make sure that I can get to any doctor's appointments that I need to. He's not just doing the bare minimum. Like he's going above and beyond to make sure that I'm comfortable because he actually cares whether or not I am comfortable. I know that this phrase is overused, but that doesn't make it any less true. If he wanted to, he would. If your partner cares about you, it should be obvious. If you're in a situation where you need help and your partner is making you feel like you are a burden, especially when what you're asking for is just basic human needs, you should find another partner because that is not a partnership. And trust me when I say there are people out there who want to treat you well. Because I know firsthand that when you're in a relationship that is abusive, it feels like if you leave that person, you will never find anybody better. Sometimes that toxic person will even straight up say to your face that if you leave them, you will never find anybody better. But I'm here to tell you that from personal experience, because I have lived through it, that is a lie. If he wanted to, he would. If she wanted to, she would. If they wanted to, they would. You deserve to have a partner that treats you like a partner rather than a burden.